Hello, welcome to Solomon Scott of our Personal Development Center. I am Folu Ologe. The last episode we started talking about the sixth sense, the intuitive mind. We brought up again what Albert Einstein said. The intuitive mind is a sacred gift. The rational mind is a faithful servant. But it says that our world now honors the Sabbath and has forgotten the gift. We need to know that to become extraordinary, we must go beyond our five senses. Your intuition is the most honest friend you will ever have. Your intuition is your best counselor. The Yoruba language, they say, "Ọkàn ẹni ìtọ́nijẹ," which means your heart, the dictates of your heart will not deceive you. There are instances where you genuinely need counsel, and maybe you get 2, 3 people to advise you. Even with the best of intentions, their advice, their counsel may not go in the same direction. There's no way you can follow those 2 or 3 advice because 1 or 2 of them are diametrically opposed. So you have to decide which one to follow. Let's assume you get 10 different counsel from 10 different trusted friends, and then you now receive an intuition. The object of this video is to tell you of the 11 options that you have, your best option is your intuition. The intuition may appear like the most barren, the most orphaned, the most unlikely, the most irrational of all the options that you have. But your intuition is your best friend. Your intuition is your best counselor. Your intuition is the most correct path to go through. So it is a great asset if you learn to develop, to listen to obey intuition that you have. Because your intuition has your best interest at heart. Sometimes your counselors can advise you with some measure of selfishness to take you away from something that is likely to threaten their own position. Sometimes your counselor, they give you counsel to the very best of their knowledge, honest, and they have your best interest at heart. Just that sometimes that best interest may still not be correct. They may be sincerely wrong. Sincere, but wrong. But your intuition is never wrong. Your intuition is you from your spirit. One important thing to know about your intuition is your spirit knows everything about you. He knows the plan of God for your life, and He knows what path He will take you to your best destinations. So whatever situation you are in, whenever you have to make a choice, choose the direction of your intuition. Sometimes you don't know how to tell a friend, well, this is your advice. I am sorry, I will not be taking it. This is what I will do. Occasionally, depending on the level of your friendship, it can risk that friendship. It can destroy that friendship. It can look like, oh, so you don't trust me. No matter what the cost is, never follow an advice. Never follow a counsel that does not go in line with your intuition, because that intuition is the best friend you will ever have. It is the best counselor you will ever have. Many years ago, an Uber driver was taking me through town, I think in Lagos. He told me that he had a discussion with a certain prophet, and the prophet told him that he was going to be a driver, and that's why he started riding Uber. I asked him a question. What is your educational background? He said he read computer science. And I said, did you ever have an employment as a computer science graduate? He said, yes. He said, by the way, that is how he met the prophet. He was in a company working as a computer scientist, and then the boss of the company sent him to pick this prophet, who was the boss' trusted advisor. So when he was going to drop the prophet, he now trying to benefit from what his boss is benefiting from. That was when that prophet told him that the work he's going to do and become rich is jiving. That is how he left his job in that company and took up Uber. At the time I was discussing with him, he's been with the driving Uber for about 2 years. It's difficult to say what direction it is going to go. But I asked him, is he happy? He could not say he was happy. The way to look at it is, had he continued in his previous job or take up other jobs in computer science, will he be in the same position? The last thing I told him before I dropped off from his car is he should go and find out by himself what the plan and the purpose of God for his life is. There is no counselor. There is no prophet. There is no advisor. There is no friend that is as good, capable, and has your best interest in mind as your intuitive mind. What you know because you know. They may not be rational, but that is the very best thing for you to follow. So in whatever situations you are, when you have multitude of options to choose from, deep time, Unba, spend some time to reflect, spend some time to meditate, and then learn how to discover what your intuitive mind says about a situation, and then learn to follow that intuition, because it is always your best option. It is always your most productive option. It is always the one that will take you to where you are going. Thank you for being with us. Please send in your comments. Let us know what to think. I know it's not a day-to-day subject, but let us know how you think. Thank you and God bless.